Alright, so I've got a specific message here that's been plaguing me for a while. I got one, how do you sleep? And for me, the answer is, very well. I've been taking my sleeping meds, which means I've been dreaming a lot lately. And I'm getting the sense that someone is trying to... Well, this is Witch's Tower, so I just say it. You know, someone is casting the intention, like... Everybody does it, whether they want to admit it or not. It's like we talk about, like, you know, I talk a lot about shit witches and stuff on this channel. It's like someone doesn't have to specifically be doing that. Like, that was a big argument that I used to get in with my ex. He's like, you don't need the tools, you don't need the rituals. I said, no, you don't, but they do help. For me, the reason I teach them, the reason I use them is because every step in a ritual helps create this intention, right? Someone's working very hard to create the intention of stopping someone from sleeping. They want this person tired. They want them not thinking clearly. That's what they want. They like the idea of somebody not sleeping, right? Because it's not good for your health to not sleep, one. And two, they know somebody gets a lot of their intuition from their dream state, right? Your dream state, when you're going through your REMs and everything else like that, those are important times for you to be downloading. So, and working through your shit. Like, people even have said in psychiatry that, like, the point of nightmares are, it's not so much the warning, it's like your brain creates these over-dramatized situations so that when something milder happens in the real world, you don't overreact. Somebody doesn't want you to have the ability to remain calm. They want you reactive. Okay? I got somebody is impersonating someone, because that's what I really remember from the dream last night. So in the dream, I'm at this club. I'm outside of a club in Virginia Beach that doesn't exist anymore, called The Abyss. And I specifically remember, and that could be specific to people. Okay, so this is either going to be someone is impersonating someone to gain entry to a place. Someone is impersonating someone to gain access to something, or someone just likes impersonating someone because they think that other person is more respected, right? So this could go a multitude of ways, but someone is definitely impersonating someone. Someone is impersonating someone enough to wear a wig. I got that specifically, right? I'm really picking up, though, like, someone is trying to be older. They're trying to impersonate somebody older than them. Like, it's specifically probably a sister. I'm getting that it's a female that's doing this, right? And so in the dream, I'm in the line in the club. And the reason, okay, so the whole reason I'm saying this is because I'm in the line for the club. And what we used to do is, it was ladies' night. Ladies got in free, anybody over the age of 18. So my friend Tina would go in, she would give her ID, she would get stamped, she would everything else, she would hang out for about 30 minutes and go, oh, I forgot something in my car, I want to put my coat in my car, come outside, give me her ID, and then I would use her ID to then get in the club afterwards. But this time when she handed me the ID, when I looked at it, it was like, it wasn't me, it was someone older, and they were wearing, like, I don't know, it was almost like a comically too big wig. Or it was like a gray wig over what you knew they had to have, like, a ton of hair. Like, I don't know, it was like, comically, it looked almost like, someone from, like, those old TV show sets. Yeah, we got Scorpio here. I always pick up that secret plan energy with Scorpio. Let me turn this down. We got two. That was a very unflattering angle. I can't believe I sat there in it that long, but okay. Pluto. There could be two people involved in this plan. This could be some sort of like a... I'm definitely picking up. Could be a soul contract with the two there. We'll see. What do we got going on here? Something's coming out into the sun. It's making waves. Something about some secrets surrounding a feminine. Alright, I got somebody wanted something to say, so we'll see. I don't know if these cards really go with the other part of this reading, or the other part of what I was just channeling there. Don't get distracted. Someone needs to remain focused. You lean against me, I'll lean right back against you, and that way neither one of us has to sleep with our heads in the mud. Okay, someone's a forest. Someone's a forest. I love it, because it's like it's an endearing way to call somebody, you know, not intellectually inclined, right? They're a forest. I always do the forest wave. Oh man, I miss my old Pumpkinhead. He looked just like Forrest when he did that wave. Remember, you can always walk away. The game ends when you stop playing. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. You know, that's a real call to follow things that really spark your interest. Like, don't get stuck in a rut listening to things, or wasting your time listening to things that aren't resonating with your path right now. Follow the things that really do resonate with the path, right? Tie a knot in the rope, trying to hold, but there's nothing to grab, so I let go. Yeah, it's kind of one of these moments where it's time to let some things go. Watch your step, there's shit everywhere. They say in heaven, love comes first. I'm not reading all of these. Confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud. Yeah, well, that's the thing with these people who play these games, is they require distraction, right? They require distraction in order for their plans to work. Whoever's pretending to be somebody, right, in order to not get called out on whatever the hell it is that they're doing, they need someone who would notice what's going on, to be too distracted dealing with bullshit to say anything against it, right? You get what I'm saying? You're like, what? They have to make sure that somebody else is so engulfed in drama, and that all the focus is on the drama going on over there, that nobody notices them doing whatever it is that they're doing behind the scenes here. What shadow do we got? And I don't know if this person's impersonating. I'm definitely getting that someone's got somebody, like, just that sad. Like, I got somebody who's... Because there's multiple levels. We talk about this. But, like, how do collective readings work? How is it possible? Why? Because if this reading doesn't resonate with you, it could resonate with somebody very close to you. There's multiple timelines that are running, similar-ass timelines running here, right? So there's different variations of it. Like teenage, like, yeah, it's kind of like kids. Like it's the same pattern since you were a kid, only adults do it a slightly different way. Got today for tomorrow again. That's the danger of keeping peace for today, hoping that tomorrow will be better. Peaceful among the thorns. Yeah, someone is in a very abusive temple of my body. This is just someone who stays in toxic situations just to keep the peace, right? And this could be them, or this could be the person that they're dealing with as well. It's like, temple of my body is someone who doesn't take care of their body, right? Like, this is someone who holds a unrealistic beauty standard, but instead of going about things in a healthy way, like if this person's super skinny, it's because they're anorexic, right? Or they might have some sort of eating disorder. Or they could take diet pills. Or they could, you know what I'm saying? Or they, if they're not skinny, they could be secret binge eaters, but they lie about it, right? And they could be, things like that, right? They don't take care of themselves. They would rather poison themselves, rather take a cheat way out, that type of energy. And we talk about the importance of maintaining your health and your body when you're channeling divine energies and dealing with this stuff, right? Yeah, breathe time creation. That's not a perfect picture of the conduit of the universe, right? That's right. That's the thoughts become things, right? The yogi dude focusing his intention, right? in order to breathing into life, you know, through sound, through vibration, creation. There has been a big call for people to start getting creative again, start getting back out into the communities, right? Start doing things. And there's definitely this energy of creation that's been going on. I've been a firm believer of that. Like, with all the AI and everything that's fake right now, things that are real are really coming into sharper focus. I don't know if that makes sense the way I just said that, right? Veil and fogged, right? That is the energy of being kind of lost, of wandering, of not really seeing what direction to go. And then there's the deal. Someone feels like they should be doing something, but right now they're in a fogged. Just mixing up my words here. Now I sound like a forest. They're dealing with this veiled, fogged energy, right? They don't know which way to turn. You know what's crazy? What does that look like? That looks like anybody else? Anybody else? Like, got my America flag back there, right? Anybody else dealing with the smoke from Canada? Right? It's the energy of like, yeah, okay, so you want to get outside and you want to do something, but you can't right now. So what can you do? Well, you can do some yoga inside. You could visualize being out in nature. You can help the earth itself even with that, right? Ground your energy, focus on being outside, the air being clear, being crisp, being clean again. And help manifest that into practice. And then maybe the next time you are able to get out, you have the energy to take your yoga mat with you and go do, you know, I don't know, some yoga on a high rock or something. You get what I'm saying, right? Manifest it into reality. We've got the gentleman here. We've got someone who's got an opportunity to take the moral high ground here. And we got the cross. Very interesting. The gentleman card here represents the Asian story where the man outsmarts the tiger in order to gain respect in his village. And the cross talks about the girl with the red shoes. She kind of screwed her mother over. It was something like she was supposed to buy her mother medicine, but instead she bought herself a pair of red dancing shoes. And then the shoes ended up being cursed. And she couldn't stop dancing, and her feet started to bleed, and she begged for help, so this guy chopped her feet off for her. Gruesome, right? Don't you love gruesome stories? Fairy tales? Anyway, so he chopped her feet off, and then she spent the rest of her life paying penance. Like, and the shoes went dancing off without her, so she lost her feet and was hobbled. You know, and it was because of karma. So I get outsmarting this tiger. I guess I get the feminine here in this situation. Whoever's the one that's playing all this crap, right? They're going to, because they've started this energy of faking being someone else, right? It's like the ever dancing shoes. Like what? They can't ever stop putting on this fucking show now, right? They're going to find themselves stuck doing this song and dance. And it's like, and they can't keep pulling it off. It's starting to become painful to pretend to be you. Or to pretend to be whoever it is they're pretending to be. It's becoming painful, right? It's becoming hard. It's becoming dangerous, right? And it's to the point now, it's like, you know, whatever it is, like, it's going to hobble them for life when they come out. In order to put this burden down, like, they essentially need to, like, have the sacrifice of cutting off their feet. Dude, yo, this is deep today. Been dancing around. I didn't want to focus in on this energy, but I just can't help it now. I have to. I have to. It's the masculine here. There's a masculine, a king of cups. Can you see him? Got the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, right? See, now this person, see how he's looking at the Three of Swords and he's stuck in this Nine of Swords energy? The illusion's going on right behind his back. This illusion's going on right behind his back. And we'll see. Because I was about to say, I don't know if he's pretending not to see it in order to stay balanced. Alright, I got... Oh, that's weird. I got this weird energy of... There was this weird YouTube video, right? I get these little short mini films, and it was a scary one. It was like, do not look, or don't look. And I get the energy of like, yeah, like they're aware of the illusions that are going on, and it's the energy of like trying not to watch it, but being aware of it, right? Because you got the King of Cups looking this way, but then the King of Swords almost has his eyes shut. And I get with the devil here, it almost like that staff that he's holding, it's like a cross that a priest would like, back Satan. You know, like they're aware of what this person's doing, and they're like, no, they're like, that's the outsmarting of the tiger here. Queen of Coins. I get he got, oh my god, he's got, he's placed himself in between this energy and this Queen of Coins. Yeah. See, this fell out over here. And it went reversed. Right? He's like, yeah, this person, they are overindulging. They are... I get that they are casting conflicts, but they're pretending not to be involved in them. Yeah, this is exactly what this person's doing. They're casting conflicts, but pretending not to be involved in them. But they're really, really the source of them. They're planting these little seeds of intention. This person could be into different types of magic. Yeah, once again. Now over here for these two, this person is putting up a wall in between this person. It's space. And space. They're protecting people over on this side from what is going on over here. I almost get the energy of, like, and even the gentleman's eyes over here is, like, casted this way towards her, right? Right? Like, you could feel the tiger breathing down his neck. You can feel it breathing down his neck. I don't know why, but I just got Shere Khan at the end of the cartoon Jungle Book. Like, that's the plan. What, he's like, yeah, I could feel her breathing down my neck, but somebody is about to light a fire under her ass, right? Like, that's how they defeated the tiger at the end, is they tied that branch with the fire to it, to its tail. There's a plot going on here. This guy, he's got help. He's got help. He's got somebody who's, he's got somebody waiting, and that's going to be the person that offers this bitch a chance, right? It's going to be the person that's going to go, I can help you, but you're going to have to let me chop off your feet. Oh. Someone younger. Yeah, they're gonna have to I get a plea deal, right, for somebody's story. For somebody's story, this person has been committing major fraud pretending to be someone else, right? I get like some sort of insurance scam, right? There's a lot of that going on right now in America, especially in America. I don't know if it's happening in other countries, but the boomers are acting real fucking funny about their 80-year-old parents, right? And I just get the energy of like somebody's sister or somebody's kid could be pretending to be the parent. I get an aunt that could be fucking putting on wigs and pretending to be somebody in their family that either just passed away or is about to pass away. Right? Pretending to be them. Using their credit and shit like that. Like taking advantage of the elder. I get taking advantage of the elderly big time going on. This person could... It might not even be somebody in their family. This person could like take care of the elderly. Get access to like their information, you know, someone who's like a private nurse or something like that, or a home caregiver, and then they use the people's information to get credit cards and shit like that. I get that it could have been multiple people involved in this. Like, it could have been a younger person who gets the information, but they need an older person to wear the wig and stuff like that and pretend to be the old person. But somebody's definitely, like, there's somebody definitely going down for some fraud here when it comes towards the elder. And I keep saying that because, like I said, the wig was like, it almost looked like Fran Drescher dressed up as damn Nonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a stall out here that's going on. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot reversed. Somebody who's definitely trying to come into some sort of balance. I get waiting for a ship to come in as well, right? They want to deliver this cup to somebody, right? I said they're stuck right now. That fogged, veiled energy. I get like they standing there in the swamp. They can hear what's going on. It's almost like laying in the dark and listening, right? Laying in the dark and listening to what's going on. And the fogged veiled card, yeah. I get the energy, like, right? And like the fogged veil card, what I was about to just say was, it's all about when it's foggy out or when it's veiled or when you can't see what's going on. That's not the time to start moving around the forest. That's how you get lost, right? The best thing for you to do is to sit back, relax. Like I said, yeah, okay, so you're stuck there listening. Breathe, focus. You know what I'm saying? Just rest for a moment. Plan out what you will do when the opening comes available, right? When the world opens up, what moves are you going to make? When you do finally get an opportunity, what move are you going to make? Stop focusing on being stuck. Stop focusing on the clouds. Stop focusing, as bad as it is, on the boogeyman behind the door, because there's definitely something going on with that situation. And the whole thing is going to be this person having to just sit back and wait. Wait. Why? Because this person's path is set, right? They are going to eventually either ask the masculine gentleman in this situation, or they are going to ask somebody to chop their feet off. They're gonna ask somebody to chop their feet off, and somebody's about to light a fire under their ass. I get for some people are like under fucking investigation, like the FBI, and like crazy shit is like about to happen to those people. Because whatever it is, it's like, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And there's been a whole bunch of bullshit, especially, like I said, in the USA, which explains why my need to do the reading here, right? With my America flag. I definitely get this is happening in the United States. This has something to do with, like, insurance tax. Like, and I have this whole thing. It's so stupid, but there is a Batman, and it's the Joker, and it's a meme, and the guy is like, you're gonna pay your taxes? And he's like, of course I'm gonna pay the IRS. I don't want to go to jail for tax fraud. He's like, you're not afraid of Batman, but you're afraid of the IRS? And he's like, exactly. So it's definitely a whole big thing right now. Like, someone's gonna go down, and then that's stupid. Because for some people, this isn't even a lot of money. Like, for some people, it is legit just a stupid... Like, you're gonna go to jail for decades for, you know, $20,000, really? 60... It's up to y'all. I ain't the one. I don't look good in orange. I don't even like teams that have that color. Alright. Not me. Alright, just for our collective. Just for the 143, let's get a moon card message for you for today. Night Owl. Number 30. Got the owl. I almost hit an owl the other day in a car. Flew out the road. Alright, so we got the owl here. Night Owl 30. Wisdom, study, and intelligence. The night owl is a bird of knowledge, wisdom, and experimental learning. He indicates that deep lessons are more powerful when they come through the darkest nights of the soul. He comes to offer you some company through the shadowy hours of life. He is here to remind you that your emotional intelligence is your greatest ally in times of stress, hardship, grief, and loss. To take time, you need to work on yourself and self-awareness and resilience. Dark nights of the soul have a purpose that lead us back to the dawning of the new light with new understanding. When life gets hard, seek out the lessons you are being offered. What can you learn from this experience? Where is the silver lining? The night owl is here to reassure you that you have wisdom you need to work your way through any trauma. He represents a period of intense study, be this academic, a course, or a form of self-study. His silent flight path will guide you to the answers you seek. Do not be afraid to follow where your inner wisdom leads you, and you do not go through this alone, for the night owl has your back. Heed his wisdom. Alright, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. Stay safe out there. And, yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.